So it appears the new Call of Duty has been leaked. I suppose it was an accident, right? Like, who wants that kind of free publicity? Call of Duty Ghosts, baby. I guess you could say this shit just got real. Some things need to change up in this bitch before I lose my goddamn mind and blow my fucking brains out, alright? You know how when you go to an amusement park and it's like you must be this tall to ride on this motherfucking ride? They need to have a system like that in the next Call of Duty, alright? Your score per minute must be this high to play in the actual playlists with the big boys. If your score per minute is under 200, you are restricted to combat training playlists, which include TDM, Search and Destroy, and Objective Mosh Pit, where you will play with the other below 200, sub 200 score per minute players. I know that's a little controversial because motherfuckers is going to be like, oh, Batman, that's not cool to those players. They should be allowed to do whatever they want. No, they shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense to have these kids playing in the same league as someone like the Mark of J. And I'm not sure how competitive matchmaking works, but it's not getting the motherfucking job done for me, alright? You can go back and watch that video I made, right, called The Greatest Hardpoint Match Ever Played. I don't think it's fair to me when I'm dropping an 11,000 point game, but we still lose because my team is too preoccupied fingering their own assholes. Alright? And I don't think it's fair to have... I don't think it's fair to them. I don't think it's fair for them to have to play against me or any other 2KD player, and we just get to beast on them like a dog beasts on dog food. You know, under 200 score per minute is the kids who don't rage quit. They might not even know they have the option to rage quit. I know they don't. I know they don't know they have. I know they don't know. I know they don't look at their mini-map. Alright? I can tell you that much. I know they don't look at that fucking mini-map. They just see that square, and they just think, I don't know what they think that is. And when you call in the UAV, and the counter UAV, and the little guy says into their ear, UAV inbound! Enemy counter UAV inbound! They never ask, like, what the fuck is that? They don't know what a UAV is because they don't know what a mini-map is because they don't look at the goddamn mini-map. Alright? That's the problem with these motherfuckers. I put up permanent UAVs, permanent counter UAVs. Doesn't make a fucking difference because they don't know their UAV even exists. I run the UAV counter UAV setup in an attempt to help carry my team, to deliver them to victory. But it doesn't do a thing if they don't know they have a goddamn mini-map. And again, I just don't think it's fair to them to have to play against, you know... I don't think it's fair for... Because what they are is 8-year-olds. I don't think it's fair for 8-year-olds to have to play against 20-year-olds. 2KD 20-year-olds playing, you know, 8-year-old doesn't even know how to suck his thumb yet. They're the ones who stay in the match and go 2 and 20, 10 and 40. They are the kids I boost my KD on. And then next game, they're on my team and I cry because I'm going balls to the motherfucking wall to drop that W. But it's like I'm stuck dragging these 5 fat-ass fucktards and I just can't carry them. They are so goddamn heavy. 200 score per minute, think about that, alright? That is a max of 2 kills a minute. They kill someone and then they just like chill for 45 seconds. I don't even know how to do that. Try it sometime. Join a match, kill 2 people, and then just sit there for 60 seconds. Or not, I guess I don't sit there. Just, whatever you do, don't kill anybody for 60 seconds, alright? And see what that's like. And that's how these kids play regularly. And look, it's nothing personal, and I don't mean to sound like a whiner, okay? Because I know who these kids are. I don't think they're lesser people. I don't have anything against them because you know what? They're fucking 8-year-olds. My little brother is a 200 score per minute player. You know why? Because they're actually immersed in the game. Alright, when I play Hijacked, it's a neat map that looks like a boat, and I'm examining, you know, the strategic layout of the map. When he's on the motherfucking boat, he's actually there. He is snorting drugs, getting chased by the DEA in the middle of the ocean. He is actually immersed on that boat. Alright? He feels like he's really there. He's like absorbing this whole world of make-believe bullshit Call of Duty. Alright, so you take these kids and you put them in a playlist, the combat training playlist, you make them play with each other. And, you know, half the team is bots, so, you know, there'll be enough players all the time. They'll enjoy the game more because it, you know, they won't just be getting their shit fucked up by better players. Right? And, you know, it's like, because I don't understand how they could be having fun. Like, what's so fun? Like, Wow, Johnny, did you see that shit? I got killed 50 times in a row and I still respawned. Oh my gosh, I'm coming in my little 8-year-old pants. They will have more fun in the combat training playlist because they'll be playing against people of their caliber. They'll do better. They won't just be running out and getting killed and, like, busting up for every individual kill. Like, whoa, Johnny, I got 2 kills that game. That's ridiculous. I killed those motherfuckers. They must be so mad. Alright? And here's the thing, is, in the combat training playlist, the cream will rise to the top, baby. Alright? Because once they break 200, they will get, like, a special little notification. Like, oh my gosh, you can play the real game now. And then it'll feel like an accomplishment, And it's like they will actually have a chance to train their combat skills in combat training. Isn't that what that's fucking for? Because it's not like they're actually getting better at the game when they go 5 and 30. Get it? 30? Because they're shit. There needs to be an option to turn off joining matches in progress, but obviously there has to be a catch. Otherwise, everyone would just turn it off, and then when somebody rage quit the lobby, it would just stay empty. The catch would be that if you have this shit turned on, you lose XP when you rage quit. The more you rage quit, the higher the amount of XP you would lose per quit. So nobody would, not nobody, but that would deter most people from turning it on, I think, right? Like, they would soon realize just how much they valued the ability to quit out of games free of penalty. But I think it would be a much needed addition for those of us who do play by ourselves frequently. Because I swear, at least half the time I get thrown into a game where there is no plausible path to victory. They have multiple score streaks in there, and we're down 150 points. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I quit out of that match. I search again. It throws me into the exact same goddamn lobby. So I quit again. I try a third time. I get thrown into a different game that has the exact same scenario going on. And that gets old if you're trying to maintain a decent win-loss, or if you're just trying to have a good time, And then it's like, alright, I just took these 3 losses. I just had, the last 10 minutes. I've been getting thrown into these terrible games, getting shit on, quitting. And then it throws off your momentum, it throws off your vibe, and it's like it ruins the rest of your Call of Duty session, because it's like, how can I have fun now after that miserable experience? It's just like weighing down on my chest, on my psyche. Or, what they could do is just make it so that if you join a game that is already halfway through and you're losing, it doesn't count as a loss. But if you're winning when you join halfway, but you end up losing, that does count as a loss. I'm not going to talk too much about dedicated servers, but they should really consider trying to be less cuntish and getting dedicated servers. They also need to consolidate the playlists, especially if they aren't going to be doing dedicated servers, and I know they fucking won't because they're little cuntish weasels, but a big problem for me these days is there aren't enough people in the playlist. Now obviously Team Deathmatch is generally pretty full, but I haven't enjoyed TDM since like Modern Warfare 2, but I play a lot of Hardpoint, and on a Saturday it'll max out at like 5,000 people, which isn't a problem, but any other time it's like 1,000 people. Headquarters is generally below 1,000 people, and those are like my 2 favorite game types, just because, in my opinion, they're the most fast-paced. And the problem with having so few people in the playlist is not only does it make the search times incredibly long and frustrating, but there is no way that the game can properly lag compensate and even the playing field in a match when you have 3 players from California, 3 players from the Midwest, 3 players from the East Coast, maybe another 3 from Canada, right? There's no way it can balance out all those distances and the milliseconds of time it's taking the electromagnetic waves to communicate with various electronics. There's no way they can balance that all out and make it an even playing field. It's going to be laggy. Every match you play is going to be laggy. And like, I know that scenario sounds like, oh, why would that happen? Why would there be 3 players from different regions all around the world? Well, because when there's that few people in the playlist, it's hard to avoid, because there just aren't enough people from your region online in that playlist. So it just has to take whatever it can get, and whatever it can get could be across the fucking ocean, alright? So consolidate the playlist, right? You put Headquarters and Hardpoint in the same playlist. You put TDM and Kill Confirmed in the same playlist. Free-for-all, multi-team in the same playlist. These game types that are played the same way, just with different rules. It's like the same damn game. I don't think anybody would mind too much. Like, I'm sure there would be complaints. People complain about everything, but I don't think people would mind too much if there was just a slight level of variation in the playlist. Multiple playlists per, or multiple game types per playlist, and then you would have that many more people in the playlist, and you can still vote, right? So you don't want to play you want to play Headquarters but not Hardpoint, then just vote Headquarters. If Hardpoint gets selected, you can just leave the lobby. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more Call of Duty Ghost meaningless speculation. This is Batman, signing out.